Hey guys, this is Ryan Robinson, and today I'm bringing y'all a kind of an update review of my setup for the Caster Racing Fusion EX-2.0R. I was going to do kind of an RC Tech post on this, but I figured it'd just be really long and boring, so I decided to make it into a video. So that being said, let's get on to this review, or update review I should say. First of all, tires. I'm running Proline Badlands tires just because they're the tires that seem to work well on my just kind of track I built in my backyard. And the body is the Proline Phantom body for the Mugen MBX7. This body will fit on the car, however you will have to do a little bit of some trimming to the plastic wings on kind of on the bottom of the chassis. So but you can do that with a set of body reamers. So anyway, so this is what the car looks like when you take the body off, and as you can see, well, one of the most notable things are the battery trays. I'm not running the standard battery trays that come with the car anymore. Instead, I'm running these ones from the S-Works BE1. I did have to drill some new holes in them to mount them, and I did that just because it was just I'm able just to fit the batteries in easier and stuff. You don't have to do this, but for me, this is just an easy way to get my batteries in. Still running the same RTR ESC and the same motor. However, I am running a 15-tooth pinion that gives you lots of speed, but at the same time it won't overheat your engine. At least it hasn't overheated. It won't overheat your motor, because right now it's about like 9,900 degrees in Texas, and I've run this thing pretty hard around my track and it hasn't overheated. Stock steering servo has been replaced by kind of a budget servo from Savox. This is a, come on, for focus. Okay, camera's not gonna focus. Okay, there we go. Anyway, the servo is the Savox SC0252 Metal Gear digital servo. It's about 30 bucks. Really cheap budget servo, gives this thing a ton more steering. Now, starting at, I guess, well, even though we started at the middle, I guess I'll finish with the middle. The center diff in there, as you can see, I'm still running 10,000 associated diff oil in that. In the front of the car, I am running 60 weight associated shock oil in the front shocks, and I'm also running the 7,000 weight associated diff oil in the front diff. And then in the back, I'm running 50 weight associated shock oil and 3,000 weight S-Works diff oil in the rear diff. Two other things really I want to point out real quick is okay, it's hard to see. Let me see if I can zoom in. I'll show you, but right there is a spacer. I moved the spacer from back here to up front, so that essentially made I'll show you on the tire. This part right here, it basically lays the steering knuckle back effectively. I believe that's increasing the caster angle. I don't know exactly what the angle is. I showed that the steering feels a lot more responsive and it gives you a really good driving feel. And speaking of driving feel, let's get on to driving footage. So this is me driving my car around the track I built at my house, and as you can see, the car has a lot more steering than it did in stock form. That stock steering servo really helps the car rotate through turns like you're seeing right there. I took those two kind of, I guess, hairpin turns with my the stock servo installed, and it did not handle like this. The suspension is also doing a really good job of soaking up the bumps and stuff, because what I'm running on right now is basically dirt that has been baked in 100-degree sunlight for a few months, and it's very bumpy, but yet the suspension is really soaking up the bumps very well. And also the Badlands tires, even though they're basher tires, the big lugs really allow them just to dig into the ruts and generate a good amount of grip. So I think, for me personally, I think this is kind of the performance that I'm looking for just in my car, just because like here I'm able to see just kind of how my car handles with a good amount of, just with this level of grip, and it handles very well. As you can see, the rear end rotates very well. through the turns and stuff. So all in all, I'm really pleased with this setup. So thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions or comments, please either post them in the rctech.net forum. I'll include the link to my thread talking about this buggy in the YouTube description below. Or if you have any questions, again, like if you have any questions about this buggy or any RC questions in general, please either go to my talk to me on rctech.net or on the comment section in YouTube, and I will do my best to answer them. So thank you very much. See you later.